Today we are going to demonstrate a model which is called a sorting machine of the metal and non-metallic object. So we are going to describe the component which is imparted inside the project, and we will describe all kind of component which is working, and after that we will see the working model of the sorting machine. Okay, so I'm going to start from the power supply. You could see here there are the several power supply we are using because the current and voltage rating of the components are different. If you concern about this one, this is a SMPS, which is called as switch mode power supply. So you could see that there is a voltage and current rating, to which we have to say that it is 10 ampere and 12 volt SMPS, to which we have connected with the phase and neutral, and it will give the DC output to our equipment to which we are going to connect with this one. Okay, so we are going to use, because its current rating is high, so we will see that we are just connecting to our compressor. This is the air compressor. If you will see that there is a some different component like compression reading, that is within a kilopascal per, or you could say that the lb per in square, that means per inch square. So this is the pascal is the unit of the pressure. So how much pressure is creating by the compressor, it is going to connected with these pipe, which is called the hydraulic pipe. We could say that these pipes are connected with the T connector, and T connector is distributing to the connection to our solenoid, which is hydraulic solenoid, you could say that. So it is connected to this one, and this is the T, which is really where we have to use the T. When we are going to connect two or more than two solenoids, then we should have to distribute the connection. These will be the T connector. Okay, so the T connector will be connected to the solenoid, and this is called as the fitting. Is it? So this one is, there is two fitting because we are using two solenoids. This is the T fitting, and these two golden color which is seamed, it is a solenoid valve. When the solenoid will exert the compression, and it will be able to just balance the compression between the compressor and the piston. And we are going to use here two pistons. Here you could see that these are the pistons which is used for the linear motion of the any kind of we have to use. And now I'm going to explain about the some several component. So you could see that there is the relay module. There is also a relay module which is used for the switching the solenoid, because the solenoid is of the 24 volt and 4.8 watt. 24 volt and 4.8 watt. So we could calculate the power rating. P is equal to VI, I is equal to P upon V. So we could calculate what the will be the current just taken by the solenoids. So solenoids are connected with the relay. When the relay will switch, it will send to the command to the solenoid, and solenoid will just work as a suction and compression. This is the two function of the solenoid. First one is the suction, and second one is the compression. When it will suck the air inside to it, it will exert the pressure to the piston, and piston will be just move linearly, and when it will be complete motion will completed, and solenoid will compress to this one, and the air will be outsided through the this circular motion of this one. So you could understand how it is working. The air is going inside to this one. First one is compressed to this, and it will expand, and after the suck to the air, it will just exerted outside to this one, because the air must be work in a circular form for the compression and expansion. Okay, so we have to see that there is a module, this is electronics module. There is the 16x2 LCD. It's a Arduino Nano, and there is the voltage regulator. There is a potentiometer which is for the controlling the brightness of the LCD. And now it's a secondary module. First module is controlling to this one, and second module is controlling to this solenoid through the relay. Then and these are the sensors. You could see that these are the sensors. So I'm going to explain about the sensor. You could see that there is a three sensors: first, second, and third. First one used for the counting the object. When the object will pass across it, it is the active IR sensor, because it consists the its own transmitter and receiver. And there is the second one, it is a inductive sensor, which is used for the sensing the metal object. It is the type of the PNP-NO. So when the metallic object will be in front of it, when the metallic object will be in front of it, it will sense and send the command to the module, which is controller module, and controller module will send command to the relay will energize and send to the command to the solenoid, and solenoid will be just work for the opening the valve and closing the valve on the basis of the when the voltage is applied or not. So it will open the valve and compressed air will be go into the piston, and piston will just exert its momentary part, and when after the some delay we have just do this one in the program, so it will be sucked to the air, and its loop will be completed and compression will be exert downwards. And if you will see there, similarly it is also working with this one. It's a 16x2 LCD voltage regulator Arduino Nano, and it's a relay. When this capacitive sensor will send to the command to the controller will send to command to the relay, and relay will trigger. On the basis of the triggering of the relay, it will receive the 24 volt, and solenoid will work on the basis of its applied compression of the air through the air compressor. So it will complete to the linear motion of the pistons. And this is one is the transformer, there is the diode, it's a capacitor, voltage regulator, and relaments connectors are here, which is used for the distributing to the power supply for the module. And we are going to just accomplish with the DC voltage for this one and this one, and which is working. There are the several DC sources are. First one, you could see that this one 12 volt 10 ampere, 24 volt and 2 ampere, and this one there is also a it's an also a SMPS 12 volt 2 ampere, and there is the 5 volt output used for this one. So there is the four several kind of power supplies using here. So I think this is the explanation of the component. You could see that it's a motor 12 volt 100 rpm, and it consists the rotation per minute, that means rpm. It consists the 100 rpm and require the voltage 12 volt, and it is used for the rotate the conveyor, and there is the arrangement exerted to the conveyor system. So you could see here. Okay, so we are going to just demonstrate the model, its working of the model we are going to demonstrate. So first one, I have to on the switch here for the motor, and you will see that its conveyor is going to start, and now conveyor is start, you could see that. And now we are going to on the compressor. Okay, now I'm going to place the object which will be shorted. It is non-metallic object to which we will press, and the capacitive sensor will sense. It's a capacitive sense, and it work here. And now you could see that now we are going to put here, and it will shorted. You could see there the object has been counted here. Now you could see here the object has been counted. Two object has been passed and counted. Okay, now you could see there we are also going to put here, you could say. Okay, now I'm going to put the metallic object which is sensed by the metal sensor. Now you could see here we are going to place the metallic object, and now we are going to put the capacitive type material. Now we are going to place a metallic object. So you could see here we are pressing the metallic object and it is shorting to metal, and it is the capacitive type of object we are putting, and it is shorting to capacitive type of material. So this is the difference. Okay, thank you to be here.